Welcome back to Making the Case. The guilty verdict in the R. Kelly trial is significant beyond just this one case. For some people, it signals a cultural reckoning, kind of what the Derek Chauvin guilty verdict did for racial justice, that now finally the voices of Black women and girls are being heard. Joining me now to talk about the wider cultural ramifications of the case is the Senior Director of Media, Culture, and Economic Justice at the Color of Change, Jade Magnus Ogunnaike. Jade, first of all, I got a shout out to you and those at the Color of Change who've worked so hard to hold R. Kelly accountable. Can you talk about the Drop R. Kelly campaign and what this verdict means to you personally and also to all of those at Color of Change?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me today. My name is Jade Magnus Ogunnaike, and I work at Color Change. We're the nation's largest online racial justice organization. We have millions of members. And we initially started the Drop R. Kelly campaign in 2017, July 2017, an article by Jim DeRogatis, who was the journalist who initially broke the R. Kelly child pornography tape in the early 2000s, came out. It said that R. Kelly was falsely imprisoning and grooming underage girls. And Color of Change immediately went out on an ask to RCA. We reached out to RCA Records and demanded that they drop R. Kelly. We know that R. Kelly has a decades-long history of sexually abusing young Black women and girls, and also young Black boys. And so initially we reached out to RCA, and they weren't trying to hear it from us. They didn't think it was that big of a deal, I guess. And, a couple of years went by, and Dream Hampton, one of Color Change's board members, was the executive producer of a documentary called Surviving R. Kelly. And Surviving R. Kelly was a cultural phenomenon. People who had defended him for decades had to take a second look at all the evidence and the narrative that had been pushed out. In addition, they also had to take a listen to his victims who were featured and centered right in the documentary. When we went to RCA a second time, we were able to negotiate R. Kelly's dropping from the label. In many ways, over the past few decades, the community has failed young Black women and girls, not only the young Black women and girls who were abused by R. Kelly, but also the young Black women and girls like me, who grew up in an era where we didn't hear that sexual abuse from an older man was wrong. And so Color of Change got involved in this fight because we do lead accountability campaigns for corporations. We can't make someone be arrested. We don't go to court and fight for people to be convicted of a case, but what we can do is target the enablers. RCA is a record company who has worked with R. Kelly for decades. Certainly, they knew that R. Kelly was sexually abusing countless Black women and girls, and they looked the other way until it was no longer financially profitable. This is an incredible moment.
That was big. You guys were able to do that. That was big that you guys were able to make that change, especially before there was even any type of conviction. So again, shout out to you guys for that. And I mean, this is the first now high profile criminal case in the post Me Too era where a man has been found guilty of sexually abusing Black women and girls. How powerful is this? And what's the wider cultural significance?
I mean, I think it's a powerful moment. Most of all, it's most powerful for R. Kelly's victims, who are getting some sort of accountability. I'm not sure if it's necessarily, I'm not quick to label it as a moment of justice, not sure if that's what's happening. We know that the authorities, as well as all of the corporations who enabled R. Kelly, had opportunities to stop him from sexually abusing young Black women and girls for decades. It's clear that it's because R. Kelly is no longer financially profitable that he's able to be convicted, which says a lot about the ways that money and power shield abusers from accountability and from their victims from receiving justice. But I don't want to diminish
the
celebrity. Yeah, and celebrity, absolutely. I don't want to diminish the importance of this moment because R. Kelly's victims, they came out and said, this is so meaningful and this means so much to us. And so it is a measure of accountability. I'm reluctant to, as I said, name it as justice just because there were so many Black women and girls who were abused and victimized for so long. And it almost in many ways feels like a piecemeal.
And now he's found guilty. I mean, it is amazing. I mean, the decades and
Yeah,
the years
it's
that
an
we've been
important
hearing about
moment.
this. He was found guilty. But we do know, Jade, the criminal legal system, it doesn't work in a way that protects black people. We have to face it. It mostly sends them to jail and prison. So can black survivors of sexual violence look to the criminal legal system to bring them justice?
That's a tough and multifaceted question, and I don't think it's for me to answer. I think it's a highly individual perspective and decision. There are plenty of survivors, black survivors, who will say prison is not a justice for me. That's not, incarcerating someone and locking them in a cell is not what justice is for me. But there are plenty of black survivors who say that it is. I don't think our criminal system is set up to deal with the complexities of gendered violence in any way, shape, or form. And I think, as you noted, this is the first criminal conviction in the post Me Too era. So, the Me Too era really started in 2016, and so 5 years later is the first time we're really seeing a criminal conviction. I think this is something that we're going to have to watch and observe and play out, and also be realistic about the fact that we don't have alternative measures of justice at this moment. We do have to rely
What
on.
about Jade? What about the Drop R. Kelly campaign? I mean, do you keep that going? Is that fight still going? We saw outside the courthouse, and we see on social media that, R. Kelly, he still has fans. They still want to play his music. He's still getting royalties. So what do you do now? Do you continue the Drop R. Kelly campaign?
Yeah, I mean, we reached success in 2018 when RCA did drop R. Kelly, and so we've continued to go after R. Kelly's money, because that is one thing that Color Change does have the power to do: corporate accountability. And even earlier this year, after 21 victims came out and spoke out against T.I. and Tiny, spoke about their sexual assault at the hands of T.I. and Tiny, we actually got Spotify to drop their podcast and got VH1 to pause the filming. And so that is one thing we can do, is that, we can get corporations to no longer enable abusers. One thing that we saw that was really, really shocking is that, one of the ways that we were able to negotiate RCA to drop R. Kelly is because they did something completely different when it came to a white victim. Kesha, the singer, came out and said that Dr. Luke, a producer, had sexually abused her, and RCA cut ties with him. But they didn't do that for R. Kelly. The pain and suffering at the hands of R. Kelly that was done to Black women and girls was not important to them until we brought up that point and were able to negotiate for them to drop him. And so we can't. We don't have power over individuals listening to R. Kelly. What we can do is present the evidence that he has been really, it's a strong word, but he's been a cancer to young Black women and girls. He's been an abuser, on social media.
That's an understatement there. That's an understatement.
I agree.
Absolutely.
It's an understatement. How many of us have had stories, especially, there were so many stories about young girls in Chicago who said every young Black girl in Chicago between the ages of 11 and 60 has an R. Kelly story. And so the question is, why do corporations and institutions and educational systems, why do they look the other way when Black women and girls are victims? Why is our pain and our abuse not important? And what we've seen, and the reason that the Drop R. Kelly campaign was successful, was because Black women and girls made it be known that we don't want to step in the name of love. We want R. Kelly to be held accountable. We do not want to hear his music at weddings. We want him to face accountability, and we want justice for the victims. If it wasn't for Black women and girls, not only Color of Change, but organizations like Black Women's Blueprint, organizations like Mute R. Kelly, organizations like Ultraviolet, this would still be happening. R. Kelly would be out right now, walking around with underage, what he called girlfriends. So it's the power of Black women and girls that's really propelled this movement forward. And, we are not ambulance chasers. We don't go around trying to find salacious stories. But the truth is that sexual abuse and violence is extremely prevalent against Black women and girls. And so wherever there's violence and abuse against Black women and girls, Color of Change will be there to hold corporations and institutions accountable.
Well, I hear your passion, and once again, we shout you out for the work you've been doing. Thank you so much for being with us today on Making the Case. Senior Director of Media, Culture, and Economics, Jade Ogunnaike. Thank you so much for joining us.